Hi Gemini, I hope that you're all doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. For some of you, there may be something that you are letting go of, more so because you need to let go of it in order to like grab onto something that you want to grab onto. So it seems even like a moment of like natural exchange. It's like you can't hold on to this and also do that thing over there. So you may be like, okay, I'm going to let this go so I can pursue this thing. Or you may be like, it's not worth it to let go of this, so I'm not going to pursue that thing. But it's like maybe even some area where you feel like life has you like compromising in some way. And maybe you're also like, is it the right time to start this? Is it not the right time? It's about like what you're willing to let go of and hold on to. Yeah. 5 of Wands, not surprising. Feeling conflicted about something. I'm seeing this like even purplish blue. It even like almost looks like it's glowing here. What's right for you? This looks like a deep dive into what you personally believe in, like maybe even as far as like what's right for you or what's not right for you, because like for some of you, you could be feeling conflicted about like traditions or like religion or something like that, maybe some sort of like issue that you're working through right now based on like even personal beliefs. I'm seeing something that you're looking into, but it feels even like some issue that you have that's related to some sort of like community or group thing. And I mean, as a Gemini, as an extremely keen, intellectual, like thought-provoking sign, there may be something that you see as being like stuffy or traditional in some sort of way. And like maybe other people are going along with that, or like that's how you were raised, or this person or whatever, and you're actually like, you know what, when I think about it and I cultivate my own personal philosophies, this is actually not something that I agree with. Or you may be like, this actually doesn't resonate with me. But for some reason, like, you may feel a bit conflicted about this. I do very much feel like this is related to like even a group of people, and that may be why this is hard, because maybe it would be like abnormal for you to have some sort of like belief system, value that like maybe not everybody would agree with. And this can even be like a community that you identify with, and maybe there's like something that you feel conflicted about related to that specific community and also the beliefs that they hold or share or maintain. But it seems even like it's worth investigating further to you. Because this may be something that like society or this group of people like tells you to believe in or whatever, and you're like, I actually don't know if I agree with that. And it's not that you don't want to. It's like maybe it would be much easier if you did, and like you wish that you could, but you just don't. Seems even like it could conflict with something that you want to do, something that you want to start, something that you want to pursue. There's a lot of pause, start energy I'm seeing here. Like I'm seeing you get even held up by something, and then I'm seeing you reflect on it, And then I'm seeing you like kind of feel like you're going to commit to something, but then it's like before you even take the first couple steps, something stops you again. Maybe also because another person is involved. You may know very well that you're being led in a particular direction, but for some reason, like something else in your life may be stopping you from going in that direction. Because I'm seeing there be the theme of like some sort of partnership. And I'm seeing that be related to whatever pause this is that's happening. And I'm also seeing there be like potentially something controversial that's going on with the 5 and the 7 of Wands. I'm hearing something about cracking the whip. You may ease up, pull back, take a break from something because you're trying to figure out how it's right to participate in something while maintaining your boundaries. Because I'm seeing some sort of offer come through. Okay, for example, it's like you have this close relationship with someone, and there may be something going on that's like causing some sort of issue for you, like at least personally, if not something bigger than that, like something on the outside. And because this is going on, like you may actually take a break from whatever thing this is that is like triggering some sort of issue for you, and trying to figure out like how do I have boundaries within this scenario, like how do I protect my own energy, how do I defend myself, like where do I stand, how do I want to participate in this. So that may be why you're kind of pulling back from something. It's kind of to like center yourself and figure out where you stand. It's like, do I go forward with this? How far forward do I go with this? I'm seeing somebody come through and make an offer to you. I'm hearing commune. What it looks like is that somebody either wants to like patch things up or even be a part of what you're doing now. This could be somebody that like maybe you weren't seeing or you weren't hanging out with that now like wants things to go back to a state where like maybe you're seeing them, even go in a direction where like you could be seeing this person more often, or like it's the invitation to get together with this person. And I'm seeing some sort of hesitance related to this. This may be something that like you don't know how it's going to affect your current relationships. Because I'm seeing it be somebody shows up and they're like, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to get together? And I'm seeing you like kind of be on the fence with this. It's like, I don't really know what to do. And maybe something like that happened. It's like something has occurred now. This is related to someone from the past wanting to get together with you. I'm seeing you be like, do we want to like bring this back up? Because it seems like you had taken a break from them, maybe because of how complicated things had gotten with this person. It's like even something had gotten, I'm hearing too close with the Lovers. But it's like, here they are. Here they are showing up. And it's like all that nostalgia just floods back in. I'm even seeing it be something where it's like you guys had connected in the past, like when you were younger, and it's like something's being brought to light now. I'm seeing like even like an older pair of people here. Not old, but just like older than you had been. Like maybe before you even felt like it was kind of like more childlike even, and maybe now you just feel like older in a sense that you hadn't felt before, like maybe more mature, more experienced, where you feel like even more concrete, which also like makes this other person more real too to you, like maybe in a way that they hadn't been before. Yeah, very interesting, very, very interesting. Seeing like some fire energy here for sure with the sun next to you, Gemini, and the King of Wands. So somebody comes through and they want to hang out with you or reconcile or like get together with you, whatever this is. It's like they want something involving like you and them together. And I'm seeing a decision that needs to be made. This is somebody related, connected with your past, and it seems very apparent that you still have like some sort of attraction with this person. Can be physical, doesn't have to be, but whatever it is, you feel pulled in and drawn towards their energy. Like it's just something about them that feels magnetic. I'm also hearing you can feel a pulse. So yeah, there's something like palpable, something tangible energetically between the two of you that is like very, very apparent. It's like maybe something that you were like, I wonder if that still exists between us. And it's like whatever interaction you had with them makes it very clear to you that that's very much still well and alive between the two of you. It's like I'm even hearing they're still your type, this person. I'm seeing it be like, and maybe even in the past you had questioned this, and now this time around, like it's even become more obvious than it was before. And maybe you even felt like it was very obvious in the past. There's like even something just more intense about whatever's going on here with this person. Maybe even because you're ready to admit something. Now, that doesn't mean that something needs to happen, however, right? Because like we can be attracted to somebody and be like, yeah, I am attracted, but that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to act on it. Because there are some things that like you can't help, it's just the energetic nature of, but you get to choose what you do with that, like how you behave in relation to that, what you give into, what you don't allow, where you have your boundaries, all of that. I'm also seeing there be a notion of like letting go of some form of stability that one had. Possibly, like, is one ready to let go of the Ten of Pentacles, or is one concerned with like maintaining that or holding on to it? It's like what does one value? What do they want to hold on to? And where is there room to kind of loosen your grip? Because I'm seeing somebody that very much stables their sense of stability, but one may be letting go of that for a new opportunity. It's kind of like trading out the Ten of Pentacles, which is maybe something that one has grown accustomed to or used to in some sort of way, and letting go of that because they want a new chapter or a new opportunity. And maybe one feels like they've finished with the Ten of Pentacles, and so it's time for like a new chapter. I'm even hearing a new stanza. Maybe somebody likes poetry or writing. Poetry is very romantic, like maybe something sentimental going on. It looks like this is a new opportunity to maybe even heal or again patch up the relationship that you had with this person that in the past was damaged. Because I'm seeing like there was some sort of break or break away from the relationship in the past with this person. And I'm seeing there be like hurt that was involved in this, like some sort of pain. It could have been something where like you guys grew apart or took a break from one another, and like maybe that even like hurt while you were in the process, just because of like how attracted or close or like the chemistry that you had with this person. I'm seeing yet again something about the attraction between you and this person be surprising for some reason. As I said before, like maybe it's just something that you're ready to accept. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody be in the place where it's like they want to have a new beginning with you. They're like recognizing the way that they had hurt you. And like even like offering you something. Like this feels like it's kind of tied in with like an apology and like somebody being aware of like what had went down in the past, like related to the history that you experienced with this person. I'm seeing them like very much wear their heart on their sleeve when they speak with you. This would be something that feels very different than how things had happened in the past. Like something about this situation even changes some sort of old pattern, and there's something else, like even a new route that is being created now through these current events. So I'm seeing somebody come through. I'm seeing one feel like a little bit at odds or conflicted about this. Like maybe one is even in a state of unrest when this offer comes through, and it's like a very stable offer, a very like secure offer, one that seems very reliable, one that like has facts to back it up. But there's a notion here of like morals, belief system coming into question, and like how tightly or loosely one is going to hold on to that. Like there may even be something that's compromised or something that's let go of in order to secure this new path. If not, again, I'm seeing this go back to the beginning where it's like one is either going to be like, this is valuable enough for me to hold on to, like this piece of my life, so that other thing is like not worth me releasing this in order to grip onto it. Or one gets to a place where they're like, I am ready to let go of this area of my life in order to like grasp this other thing that's coming through. And like there's some sort of decision that we open up to related to like, are you going to take this new beginning or not? Like, is this a new chapter that you want to dive into? And I'm seeing there be some sort of involvement where it was like there was some sort of like break or separation or disconnection related to somebody from the past, that there had been some sort of heartbreak involved in your interaction with this person. And I'm seeing like nonetheless, here someone is showing up even in like a new and improved state where like something about your dynamic with them has matured, even to a point where one is like ready and willing to talk about like maybe feelings or topics that one had not been able or ready or willing to talk about before. But I'm seeing somebody be kind of like guarded here about that. It's like for some reason, one is not completely welcoming of one talking about their emotional experience. Like maybe even because they feel like, okay, it's like person B wants to come through and talk to person A about how they're feeling, but person A may be in a spot where they're like, I want to be the one that initiates that. You see what I mean here? It's like, um, I'm seeing the Knight of Cups be like, I want to come in and like tell this person how I'm feeling. However, the King of Wands may be in a spot where it's like they want to be the one to initiate that conversation. And so like if this is unsolicited on this person's end, that may be something that they like don't like because they want to be the one to initiate it. This is the feeling that I'm getting because I'm seeing this like be tied up here. So this is someone that like feels on the guard, and somebody that, even though they may not admit it to you, may get thrown off because like they want to be the one that's in charge or like leading things. So it's like they want to be the one to set the pace. They don't want this other person to set the pace. And like that may actually kind of intimidate or scare them a bit. Because like maybe they even have something with like control issues or something like that. Something about wanting to feel safe even. But it's like become very obvious something going on within the dynamic, and also the fact that there like are mutual feelings I'm getting, but it just may not have been like one may not be ready to talk about it because then maybe they feel like they have to take action on it, and maybe they also don't know how they want to do that because there's something about the way that they had taken action in the past that is like changing or transforming in some sort of way where like maybe it would be different. Like there's again some sort of new like pattern or habit that is being carved out so one can take action in a way that's different than they had in the past, and like that's why they may be more guarded. Like they may feel a bit unprepared for this. I'm looking at Taurus, Gemini, the Sun, Scorpio. It seems like more than anything, what the guides are encouraging within this situation is for one to think about like what healthy dynamics look like to them, what like an ideal relationship looks like to them, what that sense of like marriage and harmony and peace looks like to them ideally, like when they reflect on that and when they think of that, and to think about like how emotionally connected one feels with like the idea of that, and maybe also what they have within their life. It's like on the emotional front, does one feel like they're getting what they need in relation to like this thing that they are committed to? And it even seems like self-reflection is also going to help to get you to where you want to go in alignment with a relationship that you have. For some of you, like there could be like even an outside party that like you're getting some sort of help from, You could be helping yourself, but like somebody may be like helping you when it comes to a relationship that you have, and like reflecting on that relationship and what's going on within your emotional experience, even so you can feel empowered emotionally. Because it seems like the more like thoughtful and introspective you are about this thing right here, which represents like harmony in our relationships, and it can be like our home life and the things that we're committed to, like I'm seeing that benefit you very greatly. I'm just looking at Virgo here. And not even to look at it in a judgmental way. It's just like time to observe this thing, time to look into it and analyze it, see how we feel in relation to it. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.